Hey there guys, how's it going? I hope you're doing really well. Welcome to my video. Thank you for stopping by. I'm really sorry about the quality. Just the first thing to say, I'm actually in my car and it's really cold and it's really dark, and I'm on a little street near my house that looks quite deserted, so I don't look like a crazy person. But it's the only place that I could go tonight to make this video, and I recently promised all my subscribers that I want to get a video out every week, and I want to stick to that, and I'm determined to stick to it. It's late on a Sunday night, but I've been excited about this video for a long time, so I'm just going to do it, or it won't get done. That's the alternative. So better sort of poor quality and it's a bit dark than I don't do it at all. So this video, it's all about 12 really sexy, lovely male fragrances, and I'm recommending them based on your zodiac sign. So whether you're a sensual bull, or you're an aquatic Aquarius, or you're a duplicitous twin, or whatever your star sign is, I'm going to be recommending some fragrances, and I have put a lot of thought into this video. I've wanted to make it for ages, and I've really done a lot of research and wanted to get it right. I wanted to get them spot on, so I have put a lot of thought into them. So I hope you enjoy and you get some ideas. And ladies, next weekend, hopefully not when I'm in a car, but I'm gonna try my best to do the women's edition and recommend the 12 sexiest women's perfumes based on your zodiac sign. Okay, so let's just get straight into it and get cracking. I have got quite a lot of notes, so I'm sorry if I do keep looking down, but there's lots of stuff that I don't want to forget to say about the fragrances or about the star signs. So I'm going to kick off at the beginning of the zodiac year, the first sign of Aries, and I'm going to work through in order. So being the first sign, you know, the Aryan man is a born leader. You know, he's very masculine, and he's very confident. He's very strong. Basically, you better not get into his way or he'll move you out of his way. I have worked with quite a few Aries men, and you know, you basically just don't want to mess with them, really. You know, they're very self-assured. They go after what they want. My light's dimming in my car, hang on. There we go, that's a bit better. So who's a famous Aries man? Oh, James Franco. Was he Spider-Man or someone in Spider-Man? I don't know, but he's a very famous Aries man. And basically the ram, you know, he wants attention. So for the Aries man, I'm recommending, I hope you're going to be able to see these, Gucci by Gucci pour Homme. That actually didn't look very good. Oops, it's very heavy, this one. I've probably just spilt it all over my car, actually. I hope you can see it. So it's Gucci by Gucci pour Homme. So this one is, it's very masculine. I think it's got a tobacco note in it. And it is, I would say, an office scent, but I think that suits the Aries man down to a T, because you'll find him, you know, in a position of power. He's not a follower, you know, he'll be in charge, and this will just suit him down to the ground. He'll get noticed with this, and it just shows he means business. So Gucci by Gucci pour Homme, it's just perfect for the strong, bold, assertive Aries man. So do check that one out. I have dropped it, and it's now going to smell really bad in my car. This is the kind of smell, you know, that Ed Sheeran song, Last Night You Were in My Room and My Bedsheets Smell Like You. This would be on the bed sheets for a long time. It's a very strong, but I mean, it's lovely. I mean, it's very lovely. It's a proper manly, classy fragrance, but it does smell. So oops, that's gone everywhere. Okay, so moving on then to Taurus. Now the Taurian man, he's the bull, so I mean he's also, you know, he's very strong and manly and stubborn, but he's a little bit more sort of sensual and in touch with his senses. He's quite a tactile person, and you know, likes to indulge his senses, especially his sense of touch. What else can I tell you about him? Being an earth sign, so he's very reliable. He'll be devoted to you if you're going out with or in a partnership with a Taurian man. George Clooney is a Taurus, so it obviously took him a long time to finally settle down, but when he does, hopefully it's for good. So for this man, I've gone for the new Armani Stronger With You fragrance. I've only just got a sample of this one. So this one's split opinion, hasn't it? I think you know, it's, you either sort of like it or you're a bit like not that bothered. But I mean, it's a very vanilla-y kind of burnt caramel smell, and I find it very cozy and sort of mellow, and the sort of thing you'd wear all snuggled up, like in front of the fire. And I just think it's just lovely for the sort of reliable, solid Taurus man, and it's a safe, sort of secure. It's lovely. It's really, really nice. It's quite delicious actually. So I think Taurus guys, it will appeal to your senses, you know, your sense with your imagination as well, just to conjure up a nice, warm, cozy place. So Taurus guys, do check out Stronger With You. I think it'd be perfect for you. So moving on to the Gemini. Well, a Gemini man, you're not going to tie him down. He's extremely sociable. He's very adaptable. He's very flexible. He loves change. He's quite flirtatious. You know, unlike the Taurus man, he's going to get around a bit, and you know, you've got to watch him. He loves attention, and he gets attention, and it's all going on up here. He's very intellectual, witty, funny, life of the party, very youthful as well, in his ways. So he's a pretty cool dude, really, the Gemini guy. I've just got the most perfect fragrance. It's the only one that will work. I'm a Gemini myself, and this one came quite easily because I just know that this is for a Gemini man. And it's Carolina Herrera's 212. Because it's so versatile. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. It's so gorgeous, clean, fresh smelling, and you can wear it in the day to work, you can wear it at night to a club. You can just, it's so versatile. Like the Gemini man, really, it fits into any situation. It will adapt and it will shine. So if you haven't ever worn this and you're a Gemini man watching, I think you're going to find this boost your attractiveness even more than it already is. So do check that one out. Okay, so moving on to Cancer. Well, if Gemini men are ruled by their intellect, then Cancerian men, you're ruled by your heart and your emotions. And you're a very sensitive soul. You can be quite moody and pessimistic sometimes, ruled by the moon, which waxes and wanes, and so you can be a little bit difficult, but you're very sensitive and loving and giving, and you're sometimes a little bit shy to come out of your shell, so your symbol being the crab. And you're very easily hurt as well. So if you get hurt, you're gonna just go back into that shell. You're quite a vulnerable soul. So who have I got here? Robin Williams being a Cancerian man. Tom Hanks and Harrison Ford. So for you sort of more tender, vulnerable guys, I've just got the perfect recommendation, and it's Valentino Uomo, and that is just because I feel it could be classed as a unisex fragrance. Even it could pass for a women's fragrance, and you are so in touch with your feminine side as a Cancer man, that it's just perfect. So it's a leathery, chocolatey, hazelnutty, gourmand. I think it's got a coffee note in there with a lovely leathery dry down. It's just beautiful. I love this fragrance, and I know it's very popular at the moment, but I just feel this is perfect for a Cancer man. So I think you won't regret it if you go and try this. So maybe just have a spray and see what you think. So there we go, Cancer guys. I hope you get on well with that one. Oh gosh, right, moving on. So Leo. Well, having been married to a Leo man for a few years now, they're hard work. I mean, Leo, well, my husband anyway, you know, he is like a lion, which, you know, is the Leo sign. He is regal and wants to be treated like royalty and needs his ego stroking and has got a lot of pride, and if that pride is hurt, you know, there's going to be trouble. He will roar. I mean, it's just like a lion. I find with Leo guys, even just they look like a lion. I don't know if you've ever noticed Patrick Swayze being a Leo. You know, he looked like a lion. He looks a bit like my husband actually. The characteristics, the mane of hair, and it's uncanny. So what have I put here about him? The king of the jungle, that's him. Yeah, he's certainly the king of the jungle. And he at the same time though, you know, he's very confident and powerful and just has this aura of sunshine about him. And I have to say that a hug, I've read this and I thoroughly agree, a hug by a Leo man, there's no better hug in the world than a hug from a Leo man. It's just warm and all-encompassing. And, you know, don't get me wrong, they are amazing, and they have some fantastic plus points, but they're just hard work. It's just hard work. So it's only the best, isn't it, for a Leo? I mean, I couldn't go for a designer fragrance whatsoever. I've asked my husband's advice on this. No, it's got to be, you know, the best. So what did we go for? I did get his advice on this. There's that light again. So we've gone for Aqua de Palma Colonia Oud. So Leo guys, for you this is elegant, luxurious, sophisticated, like a pair of leather brogues or a lovely kind of leather chair. It's masculine and gentlemanly, and it's quite sultry and sexy. It smells like I would say, it is a deep warm mood, but I just get the leathery, lovely warm feel to it, and it's certainly going to get you attention. Have I got a picture of a bottle? I haven't, I'm afraid. I've only got a sample of this, so it's beautiful and you're not going to go wrong with this, Leo guys. So check that one out. The little samples just dropped down as well now. I'll be finding that one day when I'm at work or something. So yeah, it's the best. It was quite funny because I was going to go for Paco Rabanne 1 million for Leos, because I just think the bottle reflects a Leo guy. You know, it's gold, it's in your face, and You know, it's the centre of attention, and you know, I find the fragrance quite attention getting and pleasant as well. My husband said no, definitely not, no, a Leo man, only the classiest and the most sophisticated one. So Aqua de Palma Colonia Oud would be my recommendation. Gosh, how many have we done? We're moving on to Virgo. Should I hurry up a little bit? I am very cold. So the Virgo guy, so he's the perfectionist, isn't he? Loves precision, can be quite critical of himself and others. You know, he's very everything's got to be in its place, and you know, that kind of stereotypical cleanliness thing. You know, he's very clean and wants everything around him very neat and tidy. But I also found that he's got a great sense of humanity and cares very much about justice and everything being as it should be, a good sense of morality. I've never actually come across many Virgo men, unfortunately, in my life, so it's not one of those that I have personal experience of. But based on all the research I've done, I think Keanu Reeves being a famous Virgo, I have gone... Have I got it? Oh yeah, of course. So, Prada Amber Pour Homme, which I've talked about on another video. I'll link it below actually, because I've done my husband's top 10 sexiest fragrances. This was on that list, and a few others actually. 212 was on the list. Oh gosh, I mean, this is just so soapy, clean, laundry, perfection, refreshing, like the soap in a barber shop. I read on one write-up of it, and that's exactly what it is. I might actually just have a little spray of this one, because I love it so much and it cheers me up. Oh my goodness me. It's just so stunning. It's so stunning. Oh gosh, it's so nice. It's so nice. It really is. It's just perfect. It's perfection, and I think Virgo guys, you'll appreciate that. It's perfect. It's perfection. You can't improve it. You can't go wrong. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Like you want everything else to be, Virgos, this is perfect. It's the only one for you. Prada Amber Pour Homme. Okay, what's next? Is it Libra? Yeah, so Libra, of course, the scales. Balanced, doesn't like conflict, likes to keep the peace, keep everything as it should be. And another air sign, so like the Gemini man, you know, very sociable, you know, always surrounded by admirers, draws people to him, and likes really beautiful things, likes really lovely things. So for you, popular but sometimes indecisive Libra guys, I'm going for, oh, here it is, Lacoste, and it's the white L12 version, which is a floral woody one. I think there were 3 in this range. There was the white, blue and green. I'm going for this one for you just because I feel like yourself, it's light and airy, and it's very fresh, but also being sort of elegant at the same time, and will get you noticed, and it's just a crowd pleaser really. I don't think there's a lot wrong with this one. It's just really, really good. I'd say it's more of a day-to-day fragrance than, you know, an evening one, but for, you know, all the stuff you're getting up to, guys who are Libra in the day, you're not going to go very far wrong with this one. So that's my recommendation for you. Really quickly, it is ylang ylang, rosemary and leather notes. So floral woody. I might, it's lovely. I hope you trust that I wouldn't recommend something that wasn't really, really nice and sexy. We're talking sexy, of course. This will get you the girls. Definitely. I would love to smell a guy wearing that. Lovely. Okay, where are we next? Oh, goodness me. We'd better take a breather for the Scorpio man. Now things are hotting up. So, the Scorpio man, I mean, he's undoubtedly the most sexual sign of the zodiac. Scorpio being the sign of sex. And they're very intuitive and intense and passionate, and you don't really want to wrong a Scorpio, man or woman, because they're not going to forget, and they probably won't forgive either. And they're a very fiery, jealous sign as well. And they're just, I mean, if you look into a Scorpio guy's eyes, you know, there's a lot going on. They're very intense. I've put here, yeah, hot and irresistible. Who've we got? Ryan Gosling, apparently, is a Scorpio. Now, there was really only one that has kept coming back. I've been back and forth with a few that I've thought, yeah, they're just so sexy, they're for Scorpio. But there's really only one that absolutely is so apt for the Scorpio man, and it's mainly because of the notes that are in it. This one, Xeryus Rouge by Givenchy. Again, I have talked about it before, but it is just so appropriate because of how spicy and sexy this one is. Very unusual, very unique. You don't hear about it a lot. It's got a pepper heart note in it, a red pimento note and a cactus opening. And I mean, it's extremely sexy. I mean, goodness me, it's masculine. It's very sexy. I mean, it's not like anything. Shall I spray it? I'll spray it. It's not like anything you've sort of smelt before. I mentioned this to my husband because this is a special one for us. And he said, oh, no, that's old now. It's old, it's irrelevant. You can't go recommending such a... And I thought, do you know what? No, because it might be old, but it's just for a Scorpio man especially. It's just so sexy. I mean, it's gorgeous. It might be 1995 or whenever it came out. Oh, I'm in the dark. I think my light's gone. I hope my battery's not gone as well. My light's gone off. Okay, I'm going to have to stop the video a minute and I'll be back in a second. Sorry guys. Here we go. Oh dearie me. I think my video space is running out too. I better crack on. Scorpios, just try it. Just get it. Believe me, it's going to be a hit, and it's going to just suit you so perfectly. It's so manly. It's just definitely does something. It's very, very sexy. Okay, right, we're getting through them now. Where are we now? Sagittarius. So let's crack on. Well, the Sagittarius man, he's very blunt. He's a fire sign. He'll tell you exactly what he's thinking. He doesn't care if it's offensive to you. He will say what he thinks. But at the same time, he is he's very open-minded. He likes his freedom. He is an extrovert. He's very optimistic, loves travelling, loves meeting new people, quite promiscuous as well. Sagittariuses in general, have to say. The ones I've met, it's definitely true. you know, they get around a little bit. Sorry if that's not you. Brad Pitt is a Sagittarius. For you, I've got the Perfect Fragrance. Now, I'm trying to remember now which one it is. Oh dear. Here it is. I'm so sorry. I just had a complete mind block then and was wondering if I'd left it at home and I'd have to go back and get it. This is mad. Right, it's Burberry Sport. That's the one. Now, unfortunately, I don't seem to have any notes on this one, but I don't know why that is, to remember to tell you about it. But as the name suggests, you know, it is sporty. It is a day-to-day kind of smell, but I think the sporty yet classy and sophisticated really suits the Sagittarian man. And this one is really lovely. Maybe if I just spray it quickly for you. Can't get the lid off it. It's a lovely red and black bottle. Nice. Where can I spray it? It's lovely. It's really lovely. It's fresh and clean and, you know, sporty, maybe a little bit aquatic smelling. But at the same time, it's musky and it's masculine as well. It's really gorgeous. Sagittarius, I think it's perfect for you. A little bit fiery to suit your fiery side, but also carefree, free and light and airy and optimistic. And I think not too serious. You don't like to take life too seriously. And I think it's got the lovely balance there for you of both things. Okay, who's next? Are we on to Capricorn already? We're nearly through the year. Now, the Capricorn man, well, you're going to find him in charge of something. I mean, he is, again, a bit like the Aries man. He's born to lead and he's extremely patient. You know, it's the goat moving up the mountain. He will not give up until he's at the top of the mountain. And the Capricorn man is extremely patient and will work and work hard to get what he wants and will get it in the end. And very resourceful, practical, another earth sign. So, you know, down to earth and very success driven and ambitious and quite serious, it has to be said. I think Capricorn men need to just lighten up a little bit, take a bit of, you know, advice from the Sagittarian and Libra men and, you know, just chill out a little bit, because I think they can get a little bit too serious and you know, it's not fun. I think it can make them a little bit shy sometimes as well, in my experience. So there was only one I could go for. Apologies if you've watched my videos before and you're like, not that one again, but you know, I'm assuming some people watching have not watched anything else as well, so for you it will be new. If you've heard me say this before, I can't help it. It's Platinum, Egoiste, Chanel. For the Capricorn man, it's just so apt. It's definitely the most sophisticated and classy fragrance I've ever smelled, ever, and ever will. Some people say, oh, you know, it's an office scent and therefore it's a little bit safe and, you know, a little bit for the mature man. But Capricorns are old beyond their years and they're very wise souls, and I think you will find them, you know, working hard, and in that way an office scent is appropriate for a Capricorn man. And it just is so I mean, I'm in love with this. I can't find the adjectives actually to describe it. It's just, it's the perfect male fragrance for me. And in terms of being sexy, I mean, I just want to nuzzle my nose into a neck wearing this and just stay there forever. It's just so nice. And it's so unusual as well. I don't find it generic. I don't find I've smelt it before anywhere. I find it so unique. And for the Capricorn man, who means business, I mean, this is just going to seal the deal. Just get it, and your success is going to expand even further. Not that you need it, but if it will just complement you amazingly. So Capricorns, Platinum Egoiste. Aquarius next, so the water carrier. So Aquarius, again, another star sign I don't have a lot of personal experience with in terms of guys. I haven't met a lot of Aquarian guys. Got Christian Bale here. I know that as a sign, I mean, Aquarius is very forward thinking, very innovative. You know, the age of Aquarius, things changing, you know, new technologies, all of these things an Aquarian just embraces and is oftentimes at the forefront of, very forward thinking, and also very intelligent, and again, one of these kind of intuitive signs, a little bit like a Scorpio. I think with Aquarians, women that I've met, they've just got this sort of aura about them, which it's hard to pin down, but I think it's all to do with their star sign. I couldn't choose anything other than, I mean, what else could it be really, except Aqua Pour Homme by Bvlgari. It's refreshing, it's energetic, with that beautiful C note to it. This is just Bvlgari. I don't think it's there's been quite a few flankers. It's just the original Aqua Pour Homme, in my opinion. That it's my favourite that I've smelled of the Bvlgari Aqua range. And you know, it's just perfect for the Aquarius man. I don't think that there's anything better actually, but of course you've got to like aquatic fragrances. You know, this is very aquatic, but you know, it's your spiritual home really, Aquarius man. So that's my recommendation there. I am having to hurry up a bit now, we're coming to the end. I'm so cold, absolutely freezing, and I'm a bit worried about getting back and editing all this to get this video out. Okay, have we got any more left? How could I forget? We're nearly back to the beginning of the zodiac year, Pisces. Oh, so Pisces, here we go, the light's going again. So I think more than any other sign, you are a very emotional, sensitive soul, and also very romantic, and again a little bit in touch with your feminine side, along the lines of the Cancer man in that way. And for you, I've chosen something which is quite controversial. You either love it or you hate it, but I feel I've put a lot of thought into this. I've thought about it for a long time, and I've gone for you Diesel, Fuel for Life. It's that one that's got the the denim cover to it, which I'm not that keen on actually. I think it makes it look a little bit tacky, so I just get rid of that. And the Diesel for Life, Fuel for Life, which has got that potent raspberry note in it, lavender and raspberry. So you could say, you know, it's a sort of feminine smell, and reviews are totally split. I mean, some call it a masterpiece, some say it's absolutely nauseating, so it's definitely one that you want to spray and smell before you'd go off. As I would say with any of these fragrances, of course, you know, have a spray before you buy them. But for me personally, I really adore it. It brings to my mind like a summer's meadow, and all of the smells that you'd associate with that, and it just makes me feel very happy. It reminds me of sunshine, and just you know, like a beautiful, as I say, like a beautiful meadow, with a very kind of, it's very sweet. It's quite I just find it really special. I think it's heartwarming. It's heartwarming, just like the Pisces man. You know, you're so in touch with your emotions, and you're very sensitive. And I think with the kind of fruity raspberry, lavender, you can imagine that sweet smell that it smells like. I think it's just, you know, really appropriate for you. And I think give it a chance, because as it develops, it does change. I'm not actually sure of the base notes in it, but it does change, and the raspberry does subside a bit, and you know, it becomes a little less flowery. And but yeah, it's just happy, it's fun, it's romantic, it's no frills. I just think that it will suit you perfectly. So for Pisces guys, it's Diesel, Fuel for Life. Right, I really am going to have to go now. I'm so cold, I can't speak, my teeth are chattering. So I do hope you've enjoyed my video, and if you have, subscribe. You know, please do. Please come back, give me a big thumbs up. And as I say, ladies that are watching, and guys, watch it for the lady in your life. I'm going to be doing the women's edition of this video next weekend. Hopefully not in my car. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you got some good ideas. And just to finish by saying, actually, if you're still with me, you know, my husband wears a lot of these fragrances, so you know, he's got a big collection, and so of course, you know, he's a Leo. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? I mean, I do believe very much in star signs, and it helps me a lot with so yeah, so it is just a bit of fun. And you know, don't take me too literally, but I think there's hopefully some truth in some of the stuff that I've said. Okay, I really have to go, so sweet dreams everybody, have a great week ahead, and I'll see you again really soon. Okay then, bye.